Greetings, comrades. Okay, today's Friday, and today is the first time I'm going to do the What Am I Reading Now, which I think most people do on Fridays. What am I currently reading? This will be pretty short and quick, so let's just get right to it. The first book I'm going to show is The Wells Bequest by Polly Shulman, S-H-U-L-M-A-N. Hopefully that'll show up okay. I started reading this as part of the Read Kids Lit, which you can look up and find more about, which we're doing for the month of November that Words of a Reader started. If you look up hashtag Read Kids Lit, you'll get to see all the videos that come up that people are doing for that, and so far it's a lot of fun. I'm going to do a video on a book I just finished earlier today, a review of that. I'll put that up this weekend, maybe today, but I am about probably a little more than halfway through this one, The Wells Bequest, and it's turning out to be actually pretty interesting. It's fun and better than I thought it was going to be. It is about H.G. Wells' bequest, his time machine, things like that. But there are some interesting things about this book that I wasn't expecting. So far, probably about 2/3 of the way into it, I'm enjoying it, and I recommend it, and I will probably finish it this weekend and do a review on it either this weekend or next weekend. So that's one of the things I'm reading now. The other two are older things that I've been reading. I started a while back and haven't finished. One is The Paper Magician. I don't really think this would count as part of the Read Kids Lit book. The character is a little bit older. I started this and I'm enjoying it. I'm not all that way far through it, maybe not even a quarter of the way through it, but I am enjoying it and I do want to get back to it. The only reason why I stopped is because November came around and I wanted to do the Read Kids Lit thing, so I kind of put it to the side. But I am enjoying this a lot, and I'm looking forward to getting back to it and finishing it, and I may cheat and read on it a little bit this month. And the other book I'm reading that I started before November came along is this one by Shirley Jackson. Here we go. We Have Always Lived in the Castle. This is kind of a spooky, creepy kind of book. Which Shirley Jackson does really well. It's not the only kind of book she writes, but she does those very well. And I started this again in October before the Read Kids Lit month started, so I kind of put it aside, but I am almost halfway through it now. It's pretty weird. The characters are strange. One, especially the main character, it's told, I guess, in first person from her point of view. And she's definitely an unreliable narrator, and probably unreliable in every other way as well. It's pretty creepy, but I'm liking it, and I'm looking forward to finishing it, and I may try and get through it this weekend, just to get it out of the way, and then get on with the rest of the Kids Lit. As for what I'm going to read next in the children's literature Kids Lit, I'm kind of torn. I'm not really sure. I have this book called Chaos of the Stars by Kristen White. It's about a girl who is mortal, but she is the daughter of immortal gods. I talked about it a little bit in one of my book hauls, so I might do that one. And the other one is this one called The Green Glass House by Kate Milford. I'm kind of interested in this one. It's about a couple of kids who live in an old inn, and a bunch of people turn up in the winter when it's usually very quiet and all things start happening. I think it's an old smuggler's inn. So it's like an adventure story is what it sounds like. And so I may do that one next. There's also, I don't have it here handy, the second book of the Miss Stoker and Miss Holmes series. I think The Clockwork Scarab was the first one. I can't remember what the name of the second one is. I might delve into that one. We'll see. But anyway, that's what I'm reading right now. I'm kind of putting off reading a book called The Quick, which is not a children's book. It's like an adult fiction. It's pretty thick. A friend of mine recommended it to me, but it sounds really good. So go look at the blurbs and stuff on wherever and check that one out too. I may end up reading that one for December. So that's it for now. That's what I'm reading. Pretty short list today, and I'll get a couple of reviews up this weekend. Okay. Happy reading and happy trails.